you're brand new, feel free to subscribe right here. Or if you're on a mobile device, just scroll down just a little bit. There'll be a little red subscribe button. You just click it and that way you get notified for future videos. I post 2 times a week and then sometimes I throw in some surprise videos as well. So make sure to subscribe for those. But today I'm going to be doing my very first Best in Beauty. I am so excited to do this video for you guys. I actually got this as a recommendation from a subscriber in a previous video, so thank you for that. So basically in this video, it's going to be like the best of the best. I'm going to talk about my favorite foundation of the year. I'm going to talk about my favorite mascara of the year, my favorite eyeshadow palette. So I am so excited to do this video, but let's go ahead and get into it so that way it's not too long. Alright, so the first product I'm going to be talking about is a primer for the face. And this is the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. If you have been following me for a long time, you guys know I love this stuff to death. I think this is my 3rd or 4th one. Like honestly, you can already see I'm going to be needing a new one here pretty soon. But it's so hard to find and for a good reason. It's because everyone loves it. It is an amazing primer, I have to say. I love it. It's the only face primer that does not break me out. I have extremely sensitive skin and primers just don't do good for me. Like primers or setting sprays, they don't like my skin. They're like, nope, I don't like you. I'm gonna make you break out. And this is the only primer that does not make me break out. So I absolutely love it. I love it because it has coconut water, probiotics, and skin revivers in it. So it's got a lot of great ingredients for your skin. It just makes it feel so good. It feels like a really good moisturizer on top of your skin. And I definitely notice a difference with this stuff when I put my foundation on top of it, if I use it and I don't use it. I was out of this for a while and I couldn't find it anywhere and I was like dying, you guys. I was like, I need my Hangover RX. Like it truly makes a difference and I love it. It makes my skin feeling amazing. It's definitely the best of the best primers for me this year. Alright, so the next product I'm going to be talking about is a foundation, and this is the best of the best foundation that I have tried this year. I have tried so many foundations this year. Like, I've tried the Dior Skin one, I've tried, what else have I tried? I've also tried the Laura Mercier ones, the new formulations where they have oil-free and then moisturizing. I've tried both of those. I've tried, what else have I tried? I have a bunch in my foundation drawer that I have tried, and honestly, none of them come close to this one. This is my favorite foundation. It is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It doesn't break me out, which is amazing. You guys don't even know how amazing that is because my skin is so sensitive. It's just got a lot of really good ingredients in it. It's oil-free and basically it is really good for combination skin because I have like some dry areas and some oily areas and it works perfectly for that. And honestly, I get so many compliments on this foundation when I'm wearing it. People like just say like, what foundation are you using? It looks like skin. And I even got my sister hooked on it too. Like she left the NARS foundation. She had Sheer Glow and that other new one that they came out with, which I totally forgot what it's called. Sorry. But I got her to leave those and go to this one and she is obsessed right now. So I definitely recommend this foundation. It is gorgeous on the skin. It looks so pretty. And my favorite way to apply this is with a beauty blender because it just really makes it look like your skin. It looks amazing. So yes, I definitely have to say this is the best of the best foundation this year for me. Alright, so next up I'm going to be talking about bronzers, and my favorite bronzers this year have been the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Kit. Oh my goodness, you guys, I have been loving this. Like you can see how it's like concaved right there on that center one. This is the main shade that I use. Sometimes I will go and use this one right here to kind of make my contour a little bit stronger. But this middle one has been my favorite. And then also I use the setting powder every once in a while. But it's mainly this middle bronzer right here. I have been loving it. I wish she sold these like in individual pans because I would just keep buying this one. I think it's perfect. I love the shade of it. It's not too muddy on the skin. It goes really good with my fair skin tone and it just looks gorgeous. I just love the formulation of the powder too. It's not cakey. It's not like too powdery. It doesn't go on chalky. It is perfect. So I definitely recommend this palette for contouring and just bronzers. I think this is an amazing palette and it definitely has been the best of the best for me. Alright, so next up I'm going to be talking about blushes, and my favorite blush this year is the IT Cosmetics in Sugar Plum. Oh my goodness, you guys, just check this out. I have talked about this so many times. I used it in makeup tutorials. I've talked about it in favorites. I absolutely love this blush. It is gorgeous. This is one of my favorite colors of blushes. Like, I just think it's the most gorgeous color. Oh, it's so pretty. So basically, if you focus more down here, you're gonna get more of that plum shade right there, and it's got such a really pretty sheen to it. So it's gonna bring like a really subtle glow to the cheeks, which I love. It's gorgeous, I love it. So again, when you concentrate more down here, you're gonna get more of the plum shade, but if you come up here, you're gonna get more of a highlight shade. So it's almost like a 2-in-1 product. So as you can see here, that's what the highlighting shade is right there. So I love it. So basically I'll focus here and put that on my cheeks, and then I'll take another little brush for highlighting and go up right up here and do that on top of my cheekbones as well. It is gorgeous. I love it. It is so pretty. I mean, just look at that. Just look at that. That is gorgeous. I love it. This has definitely been my top favorite blush this year. Another one that I wanted to mention was the Tarte blush palette, because honestly, these are another one of my favorites that I love to gravitate to because they're so easy. You have so many different shades in one palette. But I'm doing my best to refrain from talking about anything that you can't get your hands on, and that was limited edition. But I have to say this was probably one of the best blush palettes of this year. But in a single that you can get your hands on any time of the year is definitely the IT Cosmetics Sugar Plum. So yeah, I don't really want to talk about anything limited edition, but this has been the best blush palette. I love it. It's been amazing. The colors are super pigmented. I love how you have such a range of shades, and it's just the perfect travel blush palette as well, and it just makes it so easy. But again, if I had to go to my top single blush that you can get your hands on any time of the year, it is definitely the IT Cosmetics Sugar Plum. All right, so next we're going to be talking about highlighters, and this is going to be the favorite, I believe, for like almost everyone this year. This highlighter is so raved about, so talked about, and for a very good reason, because it truly is amazing, and you guys probably already know what it is. But it's the JACLYN Hill Champagne Pop. I would show you guys my individual one that I have, but I dropped it and broke it. So I'm going to show you the palette that I have. So this was the palette that you got for the holidays. You can't get it anymore, but I'm just mainly talking about this shade right here. This shade is amazing, Champagne Pop. I love it because she did such a good job with it, you guys. She didn't just think about herself when creating this highlighter, which is awesome. A lot of people when they do collaborations with a makeup brand, I feel like they kind of gear it towards themselves. She thought about everyone when she created this highlighter. This highlighter truly goes with every skin tone, which is awesome because she thought about all of her viewers. She didn't just think about one specific skin tone, she thought about everyone, and that's what she created. She created the perfect highlight. It is so gorgeous. It is just this really, really gorgeous champagne highlighter. It is so pretty. It goes with fair skin, it goes with medium skin tones, and it goes with dark skin tones. And it is just gorgeous. I always get asked like what highlighter I'm wearing in a video or if I'm out and about as well, and it's always Champagne Pop. I love it, and I have to say that this is definitely the best of the best highlighters this year. All right, so next up I have my best of the best concealer, and this is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. I love this stuff. The shade that I have is Fair, and it is absolutely amazing. I actually can't use this to highlight with because I am way too fair for it. It truly is like my skin tone with this shade, and it's just like amazing though, because I still use it to kind of cover up any dark circles underneath here, or I'll use it on top of blemishes if I need some extra coverage. And it truly is just the most amazing lightweight concealer. Like honestly, if I didn't have this concealer, I would talk about the Urban Decay one, which is awesome because they have really fair shades in there that works for me that I can highlight with, but it's a little thick, and that's why I love this one, because it truly is so thin and lightweight, yet it has great coverage. So that's why I absolutely love this concealer. I use it underneath my eyes. I use it to cover up any blemishes. I can't really use it to highlight with, unfortunately, because it's not fair enough. Because as you can see, it just blends so nicely into the skin and it just matches me perfectly. So that's one bummer about it, is I wish they did some really fair shades to kind of gear towards those fairer girls. But I love this stuff. I have to say, it's definitely my top favorite concealer this year, just because the formulation and just the way that it feels on your skin. It doesn't cake up, it doesn't sink into any fine lines. It truly is amazing. Okay, so now we're on to the best of the best setting powders, and that is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I have been on this bandwagon since like 2012 when a coworker told me about it. I have been obsessed about it. I really haven't seen it much on YouTube until recently, like towards the end of this year when everyone is talking about it. I feel like when the whole baking thing came into effect, people started discovering this baby, but this has been out for a long time. I have to say that I have been using this for nearly 3 to 4 years now. I have been obsessed with it. Now everyone's raving about it, and it is amazing. It truly is the most perfect setting powder. The powder is so fine that it doesn't cake up on the skin. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look powdery. It truly just mattifies the skin and makes everything look flawless. Like, this thing is a lifesaver. Like, say if you're trying to cover up a blemish, you just put some concealer on top and you set it with this. This just truly helps hide a blemish. Like, just because it creates this matte effect on top of it, that it makes it harder to see. And I love it. This is just definitely my go-to and has been my favorite for many, many years. So I have to say that this is the best of the best setting powders. Definitely recommend it. It's expensive, but it's worth it because it lasts a long time too. All right, so now I'm going to talk about the best of the best mascara, and that is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. You guys actually just recently saw me talk about this for my December favorites. I am obsessed with this. I definitely have to say this is one of the best mascaras that I've tried this year, and I have been in love with it. I have already gone through 2 of the smaller samples, and I actually won this in a raffle at a luncheon that I went to, which I'm like, yes, because I love this mascara. I love the wand on this because it's not like super pokey. So when you're doing your lashes, you're not gonna like hurt your eyes, because there's some mascaras out there that are too pokey and they definitely poke, I don't know, they hurt my eyes. So I really love this wand. I think it is amazing, and this mascara is just awesome too. I love it. It really gives me so much volume on my lashes that I love it. All right, so next up I'm going to talk about the best of the best brow product, and that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in, I believe this is called Taupe. Yes, it's in the shade Taupe. I always get questions on what brow product I am using, and it is this one, because I know I'm blonde and it's so hard to find a brow product that will go with blondes. It's so hard, but this is what I use, and I have been using this all year long. It is my favorite. It's the perfect shade for me. And honestly, the best tip I can give you is make sure you use a very light hand with your brow products. I have a tendency to use too heavy of a hand sometimes, and then it's like, whoa, that's bushy brows right there that are really thick and bold. But honestly, if you just use a light hand and spoolie it out, it will just create the best brow for you. And this shade is perfect for blondes, I have to say, and is the shade Taupe. All right, so next up I'm going to talk about my favorite eyeshadow palette of this year, and that is the LORAC Pro Matte Eyeshadow Palette. There are so many eyeshadow palettes that came out this year, but I have to say that this is the one that I gravitated to the most, and I love it because it's so lightweight, thin, compact, easy for traveling, yet it has also all the colors that you're gonna need for an every. Like, you can definitely see here the wear that I have put on these eyeshadows. Like, I've already hit pan on this shade right here, Linen. I love it to kind of set my eyeshadow primer that I use, but these are just so gorgeous. I love these mauve shades right here. They are just so pretty. The pink mauve, the burgundy are amazing. I love to go up with this chocolate shade to deepen up the crease. And I just love how versatile this palette is. There's only 8 shadows in here, yet there's so many different looks that you can create with this palette, which is so cool. And it's also pretty inexpensive as well. and the shades are just perfection. I have to say that LORAC has my favorite formulation of eyeshadows. They're just so creamy, they're so pigmented, and they're so blendable too. So they're super easy to use. It is not going to be really hard to blend out an eyeshadow color, especially when you gravitate to the darker shades. Sometimes it gets a little tricky to blend those ones out. So you would like to grab a lighter shade and help it blend out, but these are so easy to blend out. Like, you don't have to use that little trick. These just blend out so smoothly and seamlessly. I love it. And this is definitely the best of the best eyeshadow palette this year just because of how versatile it is, how travel friendly it is. It is just the perfect all around palette. All right, so now I'm gonna talk about the best eyeliner pencil. And this is the Smashbox Always Sharp Waterproof Kohl Liner in Raven. So I actually got this in a set for the holidays and I love this thing, you guys. Like, I love it. And what I use it is I use it to line my tight line and I use it to line my waterline, and it stays on really good. And it was funny is that I remember someone saying that they bought these and when they break, they're done. Like, you can't do anything with them, which I totally thought was true too, because I remember this one broke on me like right when I got it. So I didn't use it for a while, and then I was playing around with it, and then when you twist it the opposite way, oh my goodness, you guys, I was astounded. If you twist it the opposite way, it sharpens it. So all of a sudden, boom, you're gonna have like a brand new eyeliner on it, which is awesome because if you want it to be sharp also, say if it's just getting really dull, you just twist it the opposite way, just kind of go a little bit further back until you hear that pop, and then boom, it's sharp. It's so cool. I honestly didn't know that. I thought, crap, like I'm done. Like this thing broke. I'm not gonna be able to use it. And then when I just like was playing with it and I was going the opposite way and it popped, I opened it back up and then I was like, whoa, there's a brand new eyeliner in here. So yeah, that is a little tip for that, and I have been loving it. I think the formulation of this is great, and I definitely recommend it too. Okay, so the next eyeliner that I'm gonna talk about is a eyeliner gel pen, and I love this. I have talked about this in so many videos. It is awesome. So as you can see, it's got a very fine tip to it, and this is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. She's got two of them. She's got tattoo eyeliner and ink liner. I hate the ink liner. That one is like super stiff and it doesn't give, and I don't know, I can't use it. It just doesn't work. I accidentally bought that once and I truly regretted it afterwards because I hate it. But this is the best one to get, and that is the tattoo liner. So as you can see, this is very flimsy. Like, let's see. There you go. So you can see it bends really nicely and it just creates like the perfect lines. Like, I love it. It is so awesome. And it makes it so easy to do a wing. Like, it's so hard for me to do those wings. So hard. But this truly makes it 10 times easier to create those cat eye wings, and I love it. I also love how black it is, and it doesn't go anywhere. Like, honestly, this thing is gonna stay on for the whole day until you use some eye makeup remover and get it off. So I definitely recommend this, and this is my best of the best eyeliner gel pen. Okay, so the next product I'm going to talk about is the Lilly lashes in Miami. And the reason why they're not in here is because they're on my eyes right now. I always get compliments on my eyelashes. I always get questions on what eyelashes I am wearing. And it usually is the Lilly lashes. It's either in Miami or Doha. But I have been loving Miami. Like, you guys can just see, like, look how fluttery they are. They're so pretty. I am obsessed with these, and these have definitely been my favorite. I love her lashes over, I even like these over velour lashes. I definitely recommend Lilly lashes, and they're just so gorgeous. So my favorite ones are Miami, so I definitely recommend those. So go check them out. I will have them linked down below for you guys, but these are definitely the best eyelashes of the year because, hello, like, they're just so pretty. All right, so now we are finally to the best of the best lip products of this year. And first off, we're gonna talk about a lip liner. And that is the Too Faced Perfect Lips lip liner in, what color are you again? Perfect Nude. Oh my goodness, I am obsessed with this lip liner. I actually discovered this from my mom because I was raiding her makeup drawer one day and I saw this lip liner. I was like, oh, I've never tried Too Faced lip liner. And ever since I tried it, I have been addicted. I literally went out and bought my own like the next day. and it is amazing. So that is what it looks like right there, and it is a mechanical, so you just twist it and then you'll get more out of it. It is seriously the perfect nude, you guys. It is so pretty. It is a really pretty kind of pinky blush undertone nude, so I just love this. Honestly, one of my favorite ways to wear this is just lining my lips with this by itself. I think it's gorgeous like that anyways, and I actually even got my sister hooked on it as well, and it's just the perfect nude. And their lip liners are so pigmented, so creamy. They sit really well on the lips. I definitely love them, and I have to say this is the best of the best lip liner this year. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about the lipstick. And my favorite lipsticks of this year are the Clinique Lip Pops. Oh my goodness, I have been talking about these for the longest time. I have a whole video where I swatch them all, and I believe that's in my huge lipstick haul. So I'll link that down below if you guys want to see all the swatches that I have, but they're all like right back there, as you can see. My sister even stole some of them because I was like, wait a second, I was moving my stuff and putting stuff away. I was like, I'm missing some of my Clinique Lip Pops. And then I talked to her, I was like, did you ever go into my makeup room and steal some of my Clinique Lip Pops? And she's like, oh, these things? And I'm like, yeah. She goes, I love them. I wear them every day. They feel so good. I'm like, and this girl does not wear lip products, you guys. Like, I could never get her to put on a lipstick in my entire life. She wouldn't even do lip liner. She wouldn't do anything but chapstick. And she is obsessed with these. These seriously feel like a lip balm on your lips, yet they're pigmented. So this one is the 02 Bare Pop, and I love just throwing this in my purse because it is another like your lip color but better, but it has a really pretty like kind of silvery glitter in it. So gorgeous and so moisturizing. I love them, and I definitely recommend them. I recommend every shade in this line because they truly are the best, and they're the most comfortable things to wear, and they last quite a while on your lips as well. They are just like honestly all around best lipstick ever. I'm obsessed with them. All right, so next up I'm going to talk about my favorite liquid lipstick, and that is the OFRA Cosmetics in Sao Paulo. I wear this so many times in videos, you guys. I just pair it with a different lip liner every once in a while. I love to pair this with the MAC Strip Down Lip Liner, which is kind of like a medium to dark brown, and it looks so pretty with this because it just adds a lot of definition to this color. But OFRA Cosmetics have some of the best formulated liquid lipsticks, I have to say. They are definitely my favorite, but look at how gorgeous. It is just the really pretty kind of a peachy nude. So gorgeous, and it's perfect for everyday wear, which is why I love it. And these last a long time on the lips, and they feel very comfortable as well. And I just had to say it because this is the one I truly wear the most out of any liquid lipstick I own. I always gravitate to this one. A lot of times I'll wear it in a lot of videos, and I'll have to catch myself before I put it on. I'm like, I've already worn this in a video. I need to change it up a bit, but this is my favorite color, and it is Sao Paulo from OFRA Cosmetics. All right, so the last product that I'm going to be talking about is my favorite lip gloss of this year, and that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip glosses in Undressed. Oh my goodness, I cannot rave about her lip glosses more. Like, they are just so perfect. They truly are the most perfect lip gloss. They are super pigmented, super comfortable to wear. They're not tacky or sticky. They're just so great, and they smell so good. Oh my god, I love the way they smell. So this color is just perfect. Again, you can tell what my favorite shades are, and that is the peachy nude. Like, just look at that. So pretty. And this is a lip gloss. This is a lip gloss. It is so pigmented. So honestly, you could just be running out the door and throw this on super quick, and you'd have the perfect nude lip. And I can't get over the smells. It smells so good. So yeah, I definitely have to say that Anastasia Beverly Hills lip glosses take the cake this year, and Undressed is my favorite color. Like, it's the perfect everyday color. So if you guys can find Undressed, I definitely recommend it. All right, so those were my best in beauty products for this year. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. These are definitely like my favorite products from this year, and I am so excited that I got to share them all with you in this video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for future videos, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!